Welcome to On the Record with Big Nick. Today's topics are
So we got some help from the boys back at home, Johnny and Joey.
Johnny and Joey.
First idea was your ideal way of watching an NFL game, like what food, with who, where, all that. Second one is, would you let your kids play football? Ads on jerseys, good or bad? DH or pitchers hitting?
Mm-hmm.
And if you were commissioner, any sport for a day, what would you do?
All right. Those are some good questions. I like that. I like that. Give me the first one.
The first one is the ideal way of watching an NFL game.
My ideal way of watching an NFL game. I do absolutely nothing for the day. Like nothing. I stay in my pajamas, or whatever you want to call it. Night clothes, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Kick it back on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Have a shit ton of snacks next to me.
Nice. Goldfish, of course.
Yeah, goldfish. My girlfriend also makes some mean nachos.
Ooh, really?
She makes some nachos for me for the game.
What's on these nachos?
You got olives.
Yep.
You got salsa. We get this like pineapple mango salsa.
Ooh. You're a big
cheese.
pineapple guy.
I love pineapple. It's my favorite fruit.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
love
didn't
pineapple.
know that.
Yeah. Cheese, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's chips in it.
Yeah. Like, what if like the Patriots win the Super Bowl? How does that change things? Are you with your family? And say COVID wasn't a thing too.
I mean, I never did Super Bowl parties.
Oh, okay.
No. I want.
Like,
I like watching the game. Like either
Yeah.
not by myself, but like
maybe with like one or two people.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't want to watch the game with them because then
Yeah.
all you hear is chit chat.
Oh my
I
God.
don't want to hear chit chat. I want to watch the damn game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. When I was in
So-
New Jersey, it was like a bunch of fucking like New Yorkers and shit. And they were
Yeah.
shitting on the Patriots the whole time.
Right.
So like, all right, I'm going to a bar with Sally. Like, I'd rather watch it like that. you
Yeah.
know?
So watch the game, just relax.
Yeah.
Put the recliner up. You know,
Yep.
have a few iced teas next to me.
Yep.
So
Love it.
yeah,
Nice
and
relaxing.
simple. Yeah,
Yeah.
simple, quiet, no bullshit, no interruptions.
Yeah.
Just watch the game.
Fuck yeah. Hypothetical. If you were to have kids or if you had kids, would you let them play football? This is a big, big debate question.
If I had kids,
Yeah.
which I do not.
Yeah.
If I had kids, I would not let them play. It's too dangerous for the sport.
Really?
No.
What about the whole, like, you should let your kids do what they want thing?
Yes, but there comes a time that you need to make sure that they're safe too. Like I wouldn't want them to like have head injuries and all this other stuff. I mean, I'm not worried about the torn ACLs and stuff. It's more of the head issues,
Yeah.
you know. So you can let your kids do what you want, but you also got to set some kind of a ground for them too, as far as like, you know. I mean, if the kid really wanted to play that bad, maybe I'd see how Pop Warner and shit went. But
Yeah.
like, as soon as he started getting injuries, like head injuries, we're done.
What's the level? Oh, okay. So you let him. But I mean, like, I feel.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it though. I really wouldn't.
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't let him play. I don't care if he wants to. I wouldn't let him.
You wouldn't let him do, so you would or would not let him do
I would
Pop
not
Warner?
let him do it.
Pop Warner?
You see, that's the thing. Like, you know, do I let him do that? And then what if he really likes the sport? And then I tell him, no, it's a dangerous sport.
Hmm.
You know, I would be telling him no, and that's it.
What if he was fucking, like, nasty?
You're not gonna know that.
Yeah, if you're out in, like, he's like 5 or 6 years old, you're out in the backyard, he's fucking making these, like, one-handed Odell catches. Like, he's, like, incredible.
Well, you wouldn't know that because you wouldn't even be on the field in the first place.
No, backyard. You see a lot of potential out of
Yeah,
him. He's one of the fastest kids you've ever seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting that from me, but that's okay. But
All right.
yeah, I mean,
No.
I would, you know, I would just have to have a conversation with him, just saying, hey, like, this is a dangerous sport, like, blah blah blah. Like, I'm not letting you. I'm not. Yeah.
All
So,
right.
I'd say no.
Okay.
So you got to set boundaries as a parent, and that's, in my opinion, one of the boundaries I'd set.
Ads on jerseys. Good or bad?
It's all business, right?
Yeah.
So I don't care. It's fine. I mean, it's all. I mean, here's the thing: we can all shit on, you know, the Celtics or stuff for having ads on. If you were the Celtics, you'd do the same thing. You're getting paid. 100%. I'm for it. 100% I'm for it. I don't care. Now, would I want it all over the jersey? No. But if it's like a little patch, a little whatever, I don't care.
DH or pitchers hitting?
Oh, I'm for the DH.
Yeah.
I want to see I want to see hits. I want to see home runs. Pitchers are automatic outs. I mean, if the pitchers were hitters, like let's say the pitchers like took hitting seriously, then I'd be fine with it. Because I mean, the old school way of doing it is that if you're a pitcher, you should hit, right? But to me, I want to see somebody who's not an automatic out. No offense to like Bumgarners of the world, but for every Bumgarner, there's a million guys that just stand there and take pitches. Yeah. It's almost like, it's not embarrassing, but it's like, not boring, but it's just like, lame's a good word for it. Like, it's just, it's not fun.
Yeah, I know, I agree. And then once in a while, you do have the pitcher, like I think Porcello or someone like that sometimes gets like a double or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, I remember watching one game when Beckett was at the Philly Stadium. Yeah. He hit a home run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's cool to see, but...
these guys can hit. Yeah. The problem is that they focus on pitching so much that they don't swing the bats anymore, and then once they do, it's like, okay, I remember how to hit. Yeah. Now you're facing the best pitchers in the league, and you barely swing the bat?
Yeah. And it's just one... It's just like the NL or the AL that pitchers hit, right? Or is it both?
The NL, the pitchers hit.
Yeah.
The AL, it's a DH.
Oh, yeah. I think it should be both or none. You agree?
100%. I don't get the whole why is one league this and one league that. Either have them all the pitchers hit, or have all the DHs, and I'm totally for the DH.
Yeah. Okay.
Either that, or have the pitchers fucking learn how to swing the bat.
Yeah. So because of Corona, it was universal DH, correct?
Which to me, that I don't even know why that even makes any sense. Like because of Corona, so the pitcher and the DH is a difference between. Like, I never understood why that was a thing.
Why they did that because of Corona?
Right. What's the difference? The pitcher and the hitter, they're all on the freaking field. I don't know if it was just to keep them healthy, to make sure nobody got hurt.
I think that's the reason, just so that you have more guys in case someone gets sick or something.
Which to me, it's like, what the hell's the difference? Yeah. No offense. You got guys in the NFL, what if half the team goes down? You figure it out, right? So you got practice squad.
Yeah, but they got more guys on the NFL roster.
Yeah, but necessarily not true. Yes, you're 100% right. You have a bigger roster. Yeah. But some positions, you only carry one backup.
Yeah, that's true. I like this one a lot. If you were commissioner, any sport for a day, what would you do?
I mean, to me, this is a very biased opinion. Yeah. If it was all about money, I'd do NFL. But I'd want to be the baseball commissioner. Okay. The reason why is because I love the game. I'd love to be around the game. And I would want to do the best that I could possibly do to make the game be played the right way. Okay. Bring the little old school back and not have it be such a pussy league like it is now. But also make sure that, guys are following the rules. That makes sense.
Okay, so were there any specific rules that you would change or bring back? Or?
The whole 3-out bullshit that a reliever has to fucking pitch 3 consecutive outs. Throwing that out the window. Okay. That is the number one thing that I'm doing. I fucking hate that rule. I think it blows and it sucks. Number 2 is I'd put either all pitchers in a league or all DHs in both leagues. Yeah. And that's it.
Definitely. I agree.
To me, that's just ridiculous that it's half and half.
Would you change anything about the minor league?
I'd try to get them to get paid better. Okay. 100%. Those guys, people don't understand. Minor guys, that's a grind.
What do you? A
lot of guys quit because it's just not work. They can't financially do it. Yeah. There's a lot of guys that they can pitch, and they're not bad. And if you gave them, if they got paid half decently, they would keep going. Yeah. But you can only go for so long and be like, wait a minute, what? Say you have a girlfriend or a wife and you pop a kid.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Your whole life changes. You can't continue to do this. Yeah. What are you gonna? You can't make $1,000 a month. What the hell does it do for you? I don't even know if it is $1,000 a month.
You can't survive off that.
You can't survive off shit.
Why do you think that is that they pay them that little? So do you think it just one is probably
there's no money in the
higher office, or there's no money?
Well, here's the thing.
How would you make them? What would you do to change so that they make?
You try to steam revenue. You try to make it interesting for the fans. Here's the thing, right? You can go to some games for $5. Yeah. What if you made it $15?
Yeah, but if people already aren't really going to the games, that's gonna give them a less of a reason to go. I feel like probably the lower ticket prices is giving them more reason to go. It's only $5, I'll go.
Yeah, but what's the difference between 5 and 10? Right? $10. You gotta not go because of $10. I mean, I'd go to a Lower Spinners game for $10.
Yeah. Is it
It's
really
$10
only
$5.
$5?
I'm saying in certain places.
Okay.
I'm not saying everywhere.
Yeah.
It all depends on what level, but
Yeah.
it all dep-
So it's boosted ticket prices a little bit.
just a little bit, and then
Okay.
that little bit adds to a little bit of revenue, and then you kind of give these guys incentives.
Okay.
If you get promoted from single A to double A, you get a bonus of like 25 grand or 50 grand
It's probably, is that how it
from the
works
team, from the organization itself.
Right? Isn't that
Not-
how it works right now?
No.
You definitely get boosted.
You get a little boost, but not that kind of a boost.
What do you mean that kind of a boost? So
You-
just get
you-
more of a boost?
So if you go from, I'm not 100% sure about this. I'd have to ask a minor leaguer. If you go from double A to triple A, maybe you get a little raise, but I don't think it's anything substantial. I could be 100% wrong about this. If you go from one step to the next step, you don't get a significant raise. I'm almost positive. I'm not 100% sure.
So you just up it.
I think you up it a little bit, but it's not like wow, now I'm making X and now I'm making Y. It's like
Yeah.
maybe making X and making X1.
Yeah, I
No.
think that's what it is too.
I think that's what it is.
Justin's explained this to me before. I think last season he
Right.
did.
So what I'm saying is that give these guys like a real boost. Give them
Yeah.
like 50 or 100 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That tells them like that keeps them wanting to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What
Like
about,
if you go from single A to double A, make it 50.
Yeah.
You go from double A to triple A, make it 100 grand.
what about
Something.
Okay.
Just for getting there, and it keeps the guys motivated to go through the thing.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. But what about the reason probably for the less amount of money is probably because there's so many fucking minor league players. Like, what do you
Right.
think about having like only one single A and one double A?
I think there's too many teams.
Yeah.
I think there's way too many teams.
I think they just did cut like a bunch because of COVID.
I think that'll stay that way.
Yeah, and
'Cause
hopefully
here's
the price doesn't drop too with that. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, there's like some teams have like 3 single A teams. That's way too many.
Yeah.
You should have rookie ball, single A, double A, triple A. That's how it should be.
I agree with that.
Because
Now help with the cost too, and then not have as many players to pay.
right, you don't have as many players. You don't have to
I like
employ the
that.
people at the stadium.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay the bus drivers to drive them all over the place.
Yeah. Last question: advanced statistics versus traditional scouting in baseball. I'm not even like with like video and shit. I'm not really.
To me, I don't fuck with analytics. I don't fuck with
like
it.
it
It gets too upstairs here.
focus on
Just
that.
focus on what you're seeing with your 2 eyes. Let
Yeah.
your 2 eyes tell you everything you need to know. And I know there's gonna be people out there that are gonna be like, oh, technology, technology, technology. I've said this about everything. Technology is not everything. It is everything, but it's not everything. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely taken over the world. I'm not disputing that. But like to rely on only technology is a very, very bad thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a very, very bad thing. Because what if one day they decide they want to shut it off?
And you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah. How do you think they did in the old school days? You know.
You're fucked.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. And then like that just leads to like overthinking and not focusing on the most important thing. And I even see that with like video shit. Like you can look at numbers all day, but if you just look at the product and what you're putting out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel like that kind of correlates with everything in life.
That's it for On the Record with Big Nick. Hope you enjoy this episode. If there's any questions you guys want us to talk about on the show, put it in the comments. Like and subscribe. That's a wrap.